Aristotle said excellence is not an act, it's a habit. Well, one of the opportunities of lockdown is that our natural habits are interrupted. We can't always do things the same old way. And this gives us the chance to create new habits. For some people, it's starting that exercise program. For others, it's learning a new skill. Well, I want to share with you 3 relationship boosting habits. Get the roots of these habits dug in really deep now, and they won't just make a difference to your relationships during a lockdown, but for the rest of your life. Number 1 is appreciate. The biggest complaint that spouses have about one another is we don't give enough appreciation. Have you noticed that we're very quick to tell people what's wrong, but not very quick to tell them what's right? Well, that's a big mistake, because what gets appreciated gets repeated, right? You tell somebody you appreciate what they're doing, they want to do it again. There's another good reason to appreciate. Very few things sustainably boost happiness. One of them is gratitude, right? Proverbs, who is rich, he who rejoices in his lot. Well, when you appreciate someone else, you're giving gratitude for having them in your life, so you feel richer. Now, there's a third reason for being liberal with appreciation, and that is very few things are going to boost the happiness of that other person as much as them feeling appreciated. So when you express those words of appreciation, they start smiling and feeling good. But guess what? Feeling good and smiling is contagious. So now you start smiling and you start feeling good. So the appreciation, the gift, truly is in the giving. Your second relationship boosting key is forgive. I know during lockdown, we're in close quarters, we can rub each other up the wrong way. Assume the best. Assume the best. Yeah, they're probably not trying to hurt you. And if they are, it's probably just because they're a bit hurt themselves. Be the bigger person. When you forgive, you give up your anger and resentment. Who wants to hold on to anger and resentment? Resentment is like taking poison and thinking it's going to kill the other person. Yeah, forgive. Your third and final relationship boosting key is serve. Now, when you perform a random act of kindness, like making your partner an unexpected cup of tea, it certainly boosts their well-being. But the research shows it boosts your well-being even more than theirs. Now, that's no excuse to tell your partner how much happier she would be if she made you a cup of tea. But what that tells you is that, again, the gift really is in the giving. And psychologists think that it's got to do with a chemical in the brain called oxytocin. It's emitted in mother's milk. It creates that lovely warm bond between mother and child, and it's one of the key chemicals involved in happiness. And how do we emit oxytocin? You do not have to look for a breastfeeding mother. All you need to do is serve someone. That random act of kindness is going to go so much further than you can even imagine. 3 relationship boosting keys. Number 1, appreciate. Number 2, forgive. And number 3, serve. May you build those habits in lockdown, and may they stand you in good stead long after.